Hi students, welcome you all to my YouTube channel CEO Success by Dr. Shushanto Chatterjee. Today I am going to discuss ECG interpretation, only basics for nursing and paramedical students. Please watch the video till the end and do like, comment, share, subscribe and click the bell button for your further notification. Here you can see the normal sequence of PQRS waves in ECG graph. Here you can see P wave duration, PR segment, PR interval, that is equal to P wave duration and PR segment. You can see ST segment, QRS complex, T and U waves, QT interval, which is equal to QRS duration plus ST segment. Now, characteristics of normal sinus rhythm. Presence of P wave is mandatory. Every P wave should be followed by a QRS complex. Normal P waves having less than 2.5 mm both in width and length. Normal PR interval, QRS complex and QT interval. Normal heart rate 60 to 100 BPM. QRS complex positive in lead 1 to AVF and lead V3 to V6 and negative in lead AVR. Significance of a normal P wave. The impulse is originating at the SA node. The impulse is normally traveling the atria. The atria are normal. On the other hand, if P wave is replaced by fibrillary wave in atrial fibrillation and by sawtooth wave in atrial flutter, and it is fatal and need treatment. You can see the picture of fibrillary wave and sawtooth wave. Now, tall P wave, indication of right heart failure. Broad and bifid P wave, indication of mitral stenosis. Now, normal PR interval equal to 0.12 to 0.2 second. Now, prolonged PR interval, that is greater than 0.2 second or 5 small square, indication of AV block or heart block. Now, short PR interval less than 0.12 second or 3 small square, indication of SA node is near place to AV node or people having small atria. Now comes QRS complex, and we have to examine the width, the height, and the morphology. Width or duration, narrow QRS complex, less than 0.12 second or 3 small square, indication of supraventricular tachycardia. Broad or prolonged QRS complex greater than 0.12 second or 3 small square, indication of bundle branch block. You can see here normal QRS duration and prolonged QRS duration on ECG graph paper. Height of QRS complex, low voltage or small complex, amplitude less than 0.5 millivolt or 5 small square. It may be normal variant or due to hyperthyroidism, pleural effusion. Tall complex, amplitude greater than 0.5 millivolt or 5 small square, indication of ventricular hypertrophy, irregular heartbeat. Now comes morphology. You may get Q wave normally found in lead V5 and V6, and may be an indication of myocardial infarction MI. You can see the normal Q wave and abnormal Q wave. Now R wave and S wave. Delta wave found in Wolff-Parkinson-White syndrome. J point, it is the end of QRS complex where the S waves joins the ST segment. Now comes QRS pattern. It may be changed to RSR or M pattern in bundle branch block. You can see RSR pattern and M pattern. Now comes most important ST elevation. ST segment will not remain isoelectric here, and ST elevation may be indication of AMI, acute myocardial infarction. And ST depression, here also ST segment will not remain isoelectric and may be a indication of myocardial ischemia. Here you can see the normal ST segment, elevated XT segment and depressed ST segment. Here you also can see upsloping ST depression, downsloping ST depression, horizontal ST depression. T wave, it is a positive wave except AVR V1 and 3. T wave inversion may be an indication of myocardial ischemia. Here you can see the normal T wave, inverted T wave and tall T wave. Biphasic T waves, flattened T wave, U waves, not common finding. Here you can see some abnormal ECG tracing. Thank you.